All right, it said it shut down. That was odd. I'm back up. Let me get back in here. Tag everybody. I gotta wait for it to pop up. Once it pops up in the page, then I'll be able to get it to go live. All right, it says I'm live now. Give me a second. Let me add everybody. Mm-hmm. All right, I see my head here. All right, I just added everyone. All right, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Give everybody some time to jump in. I know I said I was starting at 1. I'm a little late, about 1:03. So what we're talking about today, I'm going to be going over multiple things. So how to attract leads, how to close leads, and what your business is doing that is preventing you from getting leads at all. This is going to be for any type of business owner. If you're a new business owner, if you're an established business owner, if you use automations, if you're doing everything manual, it doesn't matter. I pretty much want to help you guys understand what you are and aren't doing to get leads and to close leads. What's going on, Pete Michelle? Hey, how's everybody doing? I don't have my overlay up. Why isn't there it is. All right, I got the overlay. So I can see y'all names on the phone, but I can't see them here. So if y'all, if anybody talking while I'm doing this, if you guys have live questions, if you hear me say something that you want me to touch base on or go more in depth, write the questions out here. I'll be answering the questions live. You have something specific to your business that you might be struggling with, I'm gonna answer those questions live. So I'm here to help you guys. The whole point of this group is to help you guys. I want to show you how to close leads. I want to show you how to get clients. I want to show you how to make money on autopilot. That is the whole purpose of T Business Suite. So, like I said, let's tap in and then we'll get going. So I'm gonna kind of go like, it's gonna kind of be like a list of things that you guys are doing and aren't doing, and then kind of like the ways around it, or how to get around that thing. So the primary thing is attracting customers. So the overall picture when it comes to attracting customers is understanding that the customers are not going to be buying a product or a service. A lot of you guys are selling ebooks. A lot of you guys are selling credit repair or business funding or funding in general, and thinking because those things are valuable, which they are, everyone's going to want to buy it. Everybody is going to need personal funding. Everybody needs credit repair. And we all know that. The problem is we are not selling a solution. You're not selling them a solution to their problem. And that's why they don't care to buy it. They're not going to buy the product. Even if it's valuable to them, they're not going to buy the product because they don't understand how it can solve their problems. Then when you guys solve a problem, that's when you start to make more sales. Once you understand that you are the solution to whatever their problem is, they're going to give you their money. It doesn't matter what you sell. It doesn't matter how you sell it. It just matters how you pitch it and how it solves a problem for them. So common things. We'll just talk about some common things that a lot of us know about already. And, we'll use me for an example. I'm going later. Grooming, men and women. The reason barbers and hair salons and nail technicians exist is because they solve a problem. People want to groom themselves. People want to look perfect, or they want to look better. They want to, appeal to someone, their partners, or maybe in a business meeting or something like that. So they go to the barbers, they go to the hair salons. They want to make themselves better. My barber is my solution to me looking better. If I wake up and I feel like I look like shit, I'm going to go to the barber. I'm going to pay my barber to make me not look like shit. That the barber is selling a solution. He's not selling his barber services. I mean, obviously he is selling barber services, but he's selling a direct solution to my problem. Now let's talk about like landscaping. You go home and you got trash all in your yard or your backyard. You got weeds all over the place. You pay a landscaper to make your yard look better. Y'all are seeing how I'm selling a solution. You're paying the landscaper not just to cut the grass, because if someone walks around and they say, "Oh, I cut your grass for $30," you don't care. I'm being truthful as I can to y'all. I'm giving it to y'all raw. No one cares that you cut grass. The reason they're paying you is because you make their, in some situations, you make my grass look better than my neighbors. You make my yard look much better than my neighbors. So I'm going to pay you the $50 because, and it's friendly competition between neighbors or neighborhood or whatever the case may be. But I'm paying you landscaping because you made my bush into the shape of a heart. You make sure I never have weeds in my backyard. You make sure that there are no large bushes that could contain birds or anything like that near my property. You solve a solution. Selling is definitely easier when you're giving a solution to a problem. Exactly. Facebook user. I need to get you guys registered so that way when you all are popping up in the feed, it doesn't just say Facebook user. But that's exactly my point. So I just want you guys to understand, and I'm just giving generic situations. Like let's do credit repair. I know a lot of people in the group are credit repair agents. A lot of times, a lot of you all are struggling because you just think I offer credit repair. And I'm going to be as transparent as possible. No one cares. And the reason I say that is because you think about it. People are living with bad credit every day. People don't care. People have 500 credit scores. They're still getting into the houses that they want. They're still driving the cars that they want. They still have the jobs that they want with the 500 credit score. So if you just say, I do credit repair, they're not going to care. You're not solving a direct problem. You're just telling them that you sell something. Now, if you figure out what their problem is, I help families get into the home of their dreams, or I help entrepreneurs launch and scale their business, or I help get people free trips. You're now solving a problem. It's still credit repair, but look how I named 3 different things that are all doing the same thing. Those sound much more appealing than I do credit repair. I do credit repair just says, hey, I'm somebody that knows how to send letters. Now, if you got person A saying, I do credit repair, and then you got person B saying, I help families get into the home of their dreams, who do you think is going to sell more? If y'all are here, I know we got a couple eyes in here. If y'all are here, live participation, I love it. Go ahead and throw some questions in the chat. Throw some questions in the chat. If y'all got any questions in related to getting and or closing leads, I want to answer everything live. But real situations. It's like you're going to gravitate more to the person that is solving the problem than someone that is just selling the answer. So I need you all to understand that. I created a list, and I didn't want to sound robotic and go off the list, so I kind of read them off and then I'll freestyle from my answers. So I got 10 reasons why. 10 reasons why most new business owners are failing, like in regards to getting leads or retaining leads or understanding how to sell to their leads. The first one is ignoring your customer feedback. A lot of people don't realize your customer or your potential lead is going to tell you why they didn't buy your product. If you ask them, the show of hands. Well, I don't know if you guys can put your hands up, but just anybody in the chat, when someone doesn't buy your product, if someone is interested in your product, maybe you may have talked to them on Facebook in the marketplace. I said marketplace, Messenger, Facebook Messenger, Instagram Messenger, or maybe even text message. And you spoke to a person, right? And they weren't interested in your product. How many people here actually asked why? Like, has anyone actually done that? I just want to know if anybody did. If you haven't, you can say no. I just want to make sure y'all here, make sure y'all with me. But has anyone actually had a conversation with a person that was trying to buy their service or product, The person didn't buy their service or product, and then you followed up by asking them why. It doesn't have to be aggressively, but just to figure out what happened. So someone said, not me. Okay. So here's why this is important. Let's say I sell cups. We'll use cup. Hold on. I think excuse me. But let's just say I sell cups, right? I got my Mountain Dew. I was prepared. I sell cups, and person A comes and they're like, "Hey, I would like a cup," and I'm like, "Okay, here's my signature cup. It's $10." And they're like, "Oh, they look at the cup, they see that thank you, they see that it appeals to them, but they don't buy my cup. They leave. I will never understand why they didn't buy the cup, because I didn't ask. I don't know if they didn't like the price. I don't know if they didn't like the size. I don't know if they didn't like the color. Is so many different reasons to why someone doesn't buy it. If I don't ask the question, I'll never know. So when you guys are having these conversations in your business, it doesn't matter if you sell a product or a service. Ask the person why. You don't have to be aggressive. Like I said, when I used to do credit repair, people would turn me down all the time. People would turn me down all the time. It didn't matter when I started getting hundreds of clients. It didn't matter when I started doing outsourcing. People were still turning me down. People would get free consultations from TikTok, or they would get me from Facebook. And I didn't understand. Like, I'm like, damn, bro, I'm talking to all these people. Like, what am I doing wrong? Until I started understanding, why don't I just ask them what I'm doing wrong? Because once you understand what you're doing wrong, you can fix it to do it right. So I usually just sum it down to people be bullshitting. Hey, listen, and that's true. That can also be true, but there's less. That's like a 0% chance that every single person that doesn't buy is bullshit. I'll be full transparent. There is a 0% chance that every single person that has not bought from you was a bullshitter. Someone didn't buy from you because the price was too high. Someone didn't buy from you because they felt the quality wasn't good enough. Someone didn't buy from you because they didn't like your professionalism. Like, and I'm not sorry. I'm not sure who I'm talking to, but I'm not speaking to you directly. I'm not, no shots at anybody. I'm just giving y'all open answers. But I want y'all to understand that it's you don't know why the person didn't buy. So it's like back to the cup theory. The person left. I didn't know why they didn't buy the cup, right? Person 2 comes. Hey, I have a cup. Here's my cups. You like the cups? They don't buy. Person 3, person 4. 10 people have talked to me today, and only one person has bought my cup. I don't know why the other 9 didn't buy. I never asked them. Now imagine if we do this same scenario, but I asked for the feedback. Person 1 said they didn't like my cup because it wasn't big enough. Person 2 didn't like my cup because of the price. Person 3, 4, and 5 didn't like my cup because it wasn't big enough. It starts to become a pattern where it's like, okay, well, shit. I had 10 turn downs today, but out of those 10 turn downs, 6 didn't like the size of the cup. So now I got some type of market research from my own failures to fix it. If 6 out of 10 people didn't like the size of the cup, guess what I'm going to do? Common sense. I think y'all know where we headed. I'm going to make a bigger fucking cup. That's it. It's that simple. Take the negative feedback and use that to make yourself or make your product better. But you got to know what the negative feedback is. You got to tell these people or ask these people, oh, why didn't you buy from me? Because now, listen, back to the cup scenario. 10, I talked to 10 people. 6 people just didn't like the size of the cup. So now if I double the size of the cup, chances are those 6 people, you might not get all 6 of them back. But hell, if I double the size of the cup, I might just reach back out to all 6 of those people and say, hey, I got bigger cups. I'm not sure if you went and got another cup from somebody else, or if you're okay, come see my new cup. Now, guess what? Out of those 6 people, 2 bought the cup because I made it bigger. Now I'm going with the bigger size, and I'm going to trial and error that until, we figure out what the next problem is, Like, you got to understand what the negative feedback is in order to make a positive outcome. You can't just keep going like nobody bought it, nobody wanted it, nobody bought it, nobody wanted it. Well, why don't they? I'll get on these 1-hour Zoom calls with you guys And I'll say, who's your target audience? They don't know. Well, what is your service you're selling? They don't know. Well, what is the negative things that have come from you not selling or performing the way that you want to? I don't know. You can't just keep saying, I don't know. If you ask me why I was not able to sell my chatbot, because it wasn't fast enough. Because when I demoed it, it didn't give me a calendar like I'd asked it to. I kept saying I wanted next week, and it wouldn't compute the next week input. So guess what I'm gonna go do? I'm gonna go fix those problems. If you're not paying me money for my product, I want to know why, so I can go fix it. All right, so that's one. That was just one. Now we got some game today. Number 2 is lack of clear value proposition. So remember, I told you you're selling a solution. If you don't let the person know how you're the solution, you are doing both yourself and them a disservice. Again, I'll go back to credit repair until somebody stops me. If y'all want me to talk about a specific industry or a specific business, like I can use you guys' businesses for examples if you want, but I'm gonna just keep talking about credit repair since that's the niche that a lot of us are in, or a lot of you guys are in. But credit repair, if you're just saying that you offer credit repair services, what's the value proposition in that? I've had a 520 credit score for the last 7 years. What the hell does it matter that you fix credit? Like, that's the mentality that you guys have to understand that these random strangers have, these leads have. They've been dealing with under 600 for so long that they know how to live life with that credit score. You're not giving them any value simply by saying I offer credit repair services. How can that help me? That's what they want to know. That's what every lead, any lead that goes to any business has that exact same question. You all too. We're all human. Think about the last item you all bought, the last item from anywhere. Target, Walmart, Amazon. I bought this ring light. It doesn't matter. We all had the exact same question. How is this going to benefit me? Right? The value proposition have to be clear. Look at this. This is my ring light. You know why I went and bought this? Because this is what I look like when I go live without it. Look at the difference. Look at the difference of that. Like, I'm still here. It's still clarity. But look how much of a difference that makes. It brings clarity to my picture. It brings clarity to my lives. It brings clarity to my content. And that's why I got the ring light. So when I went to, I think I got it from Best Buy. I can't remember. I had this ring light for so long. But, oh yeah, I do. Look, I got a text message. Let me set my thing to personal. All right, cool. So that's what I want to get you guys with the value proposition. You have to make your service or product have value. It has to speak to your target audience. It has to speak to the person that you're trying to sell it to. Because if it doesn't, they're not going to want to buy it. Like I wanted to give y'all this as clear cut as I could. If you do not solve their problem, they're not buying your service. I don't care if you're the cheapest on the block. If you don't solve a problem, you're not selling anything. All right, hold on. All right. Let's see. Number 3, overlooking website optimization. This one isn't too high up on the food chain, but overlooking your website optimization. A lot of people have websites, and you know, I'll be transparent. You guys know it. You've seen it. I've seen it. Your website's trash. That's it. Your website's trash. You know it's trash. You just didn't want to pay anyone to make it better. We all got to start somewhere. I get it. Websites can be very, very expensive. I understand that. But putting professionalism into your website has to be somewhere at the top of your business's value, because when you think about it, when you guys go to a trash website, and you always put yourself in your client's shoes, always put yourself in your lead's shoes. When you guys go to a unprofessional website, what do? I want anybody here. We starting to get more eyes on the live, but anybody here, if you go to a website and it gives you like a 404 error, or like let's say you go to click to buy and it says it gives you that scam likely notification or something like that where it's not optimized, are y'all still buying from that person? Because I'm not. If I click on your prices and I get a 404 error, I'm not even clicking go back. I'm gone. I'm going to the next one because you clearly don't care enough to put any value into this. Why would you send me to a website that doesn't work? You know, and I'm being, like I said, I'm trying to give it to y'all, man, because I want y'all to understand. Y'all, you are the reason that you're not successful. Just like you're going to be the reason that you are successful. So putting value into your website, and you don't even have to have a website. I would rather you not have a website than to have a shitty website. Dead serious. Like I would rather you not have a website and just face-to-face everybody or over the phone, over Zoom, than to have a shitty website, because having a shitty website shows that you don't care enough about your business. So why should I invest in your business? Hey, listen, I might have to switch this Mountain Dew out for some water, man. They got me preaching. All right, so well, number 3 and number 4 kind of tie together. Number 4 is inconsistent branding. Back to the website. So it's like you're branding yourself. Prime example, you guys just saw me. I just changed the group over to T Business Suite. So T Business Suite is the CRM that I sell. I'm not selling to y'all right now, but T Business Suite is the CRM that we sell. We help small business owners, start, scale, and grow their businesses. You guys have known me for years now. I've been doing this, but now I do it on a B2B level where I'm just helping business owners grow and scale their businesses. I needed to change my brand to reflect that. I used to do credit repair. A lot of people still reach out to me for credit repair. I no longer actively offer credit repair. Like if a person, that I know from way back when messages me, hey, KP, I need credit, I got you. But I don't actively do it. It's like a one-off type of thing. My active business is T Business Suite, where I help business owners grow their businesses. So I changed the whole group. Notice that. I changed the description of the group. I changed my background on my Facebook page. I changed my ads. I changed my website. I did a whole branding because I didn't want anyone to see like anything related to credit and say, oh, he still does credit. Wait a minute. But I think he helps businesses. I don't need that confusion. I want you to see T Business Suite and know like this is what he does now. Oh shit, KP you used to do credit repair, right? Yeah, look at that. Used to. I want you to know I don't do it anymore. I used to. So the inconsistent branding is what hurts a lot of y'all. You guys are small business owners trying to run 2 or 3 businesses, and you're confusing your leads. Your lead comes to you for t-shirts, and you sitting here trying to sell them football equipment, credit repair, and now you're a realtor also. How the let me not curse, but how does that work? You got to be consistent with what you do. Become a master of one, because before you try to become anything of everything else. So do the one thing, master the one thing, become the one thing, be known for the one thing. Because even before I started T Business Suite, I can almost guarantee everyone in this chat or everyone on my live right now probably knows me from credit repair. 9 times out of 10, they probably know me from credit repair, because that's all I used to bash in your heads every single day, month after month, year after year. That's all I used to bash. So with my rebranding, it's like I'm gonna still be here. I'm still gonna be bashing y'all. I'm just not bashing credit anymore. I'm bashing the B2B stuff. I'm bashing the business educational stuff. And that's how I want you guys to become consistent with your branding. It's like you need to get to the point where when someone mentions your name, they think about your business. Or when someone mentions something that revolves around your business, they think about you. Like, hell, I get people that still text me right now. KP, my man need credit repair. I don't do credit repair, but the fact that you text me, excuse me, the fact that you text me lets me know that I'm doing good, right? All right. So that was number 4. Number 5. This is one that hurts a lot of y'all. It hurts a lot of y'all. You are focusing too much on selling. We are not robots. You are all trying to compete with these big wigs. We're not Walmart. We are not Target. We are not Amazon. We are not Publix or Winn-Dixie or the grocery stores. These are Fortune 500, maybe even Fortune 100 companies. These guys have been in business longer than we've been born. Stop trying to be them. Walmart, you don't even have to go to Walmart to know you want to buy some shit from Walmart. The moment Jasmine says we out of toilet tissue, we out of toilet paper, we out of, we need more milk. What's the first thing I think of? Oh, well, I guess I got to go to Walmart. Because they're so big that that's what's embedded in me. If I need something for my house, I'm going to Walmart. But I'm not Walmart. I'm KP. T Business Suite is nowhere near Walmart. Obviously I wanted to be one day, but right now it's not. And I don't want y'all to keep competing with them when you feel like you got to sell. I need to make 10K months. I need to make 100K months. I need to make $1 million a month. We want to get you there. But it took them businesses 50, 60, 70 years to get there. None of that happened overnight. So why do you feel like you're going to happen overnight? You're not. And I'm not down on anybody. Again, I keep telling you I'm not. This is no direct disrespect to anybody. I just want y'all to understand you're focusing too much on selling and less being a human. Still be a human. We can go back to me. If you go through my page on occasions, you'll see I joke. You see I travel. You see I post pictures of my kids. I post my wife. I'm a human. I post random things that I'm doing. A lot of you guys have been so focused on selling that you take out the human aspect. All they see is you selling. All they see is sign up for credit repair, sign up for credit repair, sign up for credit repair. You got to get credit monitoring, sign up for credit repair. Who are you? I don't even know you as a person. You a small business owner, but I don't even know who the business owner is. We are small business owners. We are still within the community. We still within the business. You got to still be a human. Show your human side. Like, you don't have to keep selling. You can still be a human. Like, I know millionaires on a personal level. I know millionaires that are still humans. I know millionaires that are doing real estate, that are in the community, in houses, walking around, shaking hands, going to the Chamber of Commerce, doing regular human stuff. But then I know people that are trying to get there that are saying, oh, I want everything to be automated. Why are you going to automate everything? You got 4 clients. It's like, you can't talk to your 4 clients? Come on, man. All right, that's number 5. So we still got 5 more, and this is just the negative side. I'm gonna get to the positive side. We're gonna hit green. We ain't gonna be all bashing. I'm gonna hit green for y'all. So number 6 is neglecting the follow-up. This kind of goes back to number 1. It touches back on number 1. The follow-up is so important, y'all. The follow-up is so important. When someone doesn't buy a service, or even if somebody does buy a service, follow up with them. Hey, how you doing? How's the software been? How's the program been? How's the service been? Did you finish the ebook? Just checking in with you just to see how you've been. Because the follow-up creates more money. If you were to buy something from me, right? I want to put y'all in y'all shoes and put me in my shoes. If you were to buy something from me, let's say coaching, let's say 90 days of coaching. I gave you 90 days of coaching. Throughout that 90 days, you grew. You doubled your revenue. Let's just say you doubled your revenue, right? After the 90 days, that was it. You didn't hear from me again. I ain't talked to you or nothing. How would y'all feel about that? It would almost be like I was tricking you guys to going through the course just because I wanted your money. That's how I would feel. It's like, damn, I paid KP $5,000. He was a great coach, but afterwards I don't have access to him no more. It's like, damn, like that's it. Like that's it. Now imagine we get the same situation, but after the 90 days, you got access to my personal phone number. I mean, don't abuse it, obviously. We in circles together, we're in smaller group chats, we do networking events together and things like that. You're going to continue to grow with the B coach than you would with the A coach, because the B coach cares more about you. So now when the B coach has another product or service that comes out, you're 9 times out of 10 going to sign up for that service, because A coach helped you out and then forgot about you. B coach helped you out, kept you in the circle, kept you making revenue, and now has another product that's twice as much. But you remembered, well, damn, I made this much money with B Coach, and he kept me in the loop. Of course, I'm gonna spend more money with him. So if us as business owners understand that, it's like, damn, you keep your people, you keep educating them, you keep teaching them, you keep them growing. So now when you come out with a bigger ticket, you essentially nurtured the people that are gonna finance that bigger ticket. So you got to make sure that you guys are following up with the positives and the negatives, not just not just sending out automation texts and things like that. And there's nothing wrong with automating. I automate everything. I automate as much as I can, but still have some type of human aspect in that. I have like a 30-day. When I was doing credit repair, I had a 30-day check-in. It was a 30-day check-in. So every 30 days, I would check in with my credit repair clients just to see how they were doing. I'll give them their client reports to see how their updates were. But I would talk to them like a human. How's your kid? Or, how's the path on the job and things like that, just to get on a more personal level to let them know, like, yo, I'm still a human. Like, prime example, you guys remember when we were doing the Monday Zooms, the accountability Zooms on Mondays, and Kaya would come and jump on my lap and things like that. And you guys saw my daughter live, and I'm a human. I'm a dad. I want y'all to see that, because at the end of the day, I know I speak to fathers. I know I speak to husbands. I know I speak to moms. I know I speak to mothers. I have to understand that we are all in the same boat. It's like, I want you to understand I'm busy right now because my daughter's right here. I don't expect you to be active 24/7 because you have children. I don't expect y'all to think that I'm going to be active because I have children. So having that human aspect helps with lead nurturing. They bother you less when they understand what you're doing. And I'm not saying you got to give them the blueprint to your life, but be on a personal level with your leads and your clients, so they can understand, like, damn, bro, every Sunday he posts he in church. Then he goes and does family dinner every Sunday for the last 3 years. They know that you're doing something on Sunday. Guess what? They're probably not going to do on Sunday. They're probably not going to bother you. So, just to get that out there, we're going to keep moving. So these two are going to be concurrent. I'll just put them both out there. So number 7 is ignoring data and analytics. And then number 8 is understanding the power of SEO. So these are more for more established business owners. The reason I say that is because when you are smaller and you don't really understand SEO, if you don't really have a website, if you're not pulling in, 10, 20, 30 clients at a time, and you don't really have the analytics that you can use, you're not really going to, this isn't really going to matter for you. This is more for, like, once you have your website up and running, you're on the Google My Business, you are getting hundreds of reviews and things like that. You have to understand how they work. Like, where are my 5 stars coming from? Facebook? They're coming from TikTok. They're coming from Instagram. They're coming from Google. Because now I know to exert more energy into the source of where the positivity is coming from. If I know that 60% of my revenue comes from TikTok, why the hell would I exert 90% of my energy into Facebook? So that's more for established, slightly more established business owners. That if you're newer and you're still trying to figure out which platform works for you the best, that's not really something to focus on, but it is something to keep in mind. The last 2 or the last one, and maybe I put this in the wrong order. I must have read it backwards. But number 9 is failing to adapt to trending changes. This one right here, Jesus, y'all listen. And whoever's still with me, if y'all, in fact, who's still with me? You don't got to put your name. Just say I'm here. I just want to know if somebody in the chat. I see I got 17 people, but I don't know who's all here. Who all here? I got anybody? Am I talking to myself? Damn, y'all got me talking to myself? Okay, I got one. I'm here. That's all I need. I got a classroom of 1. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? 1 is enough. Oh, we got 2. All right, cool. I'm here and I got it just made it. Appreciate y'all. I'm not sure who it is, but I appreciate y'all. I ain't want to be doing this whole thing and I'm talking to myself. But what I'm saying is the failing to adapt to changing trends. The reason this is so important is because the world is always evolving. Everyone should know about AI by now. Everyone should have heard about ChatGPT by now. It's no reason why anybody here should not know what ChatGPT is or what AI is, right? Every business needs to get on board with AI. If you don't get on board with AI, it is a 100% chance you are going to get left behind, because AI makes businesses move so much faster. Where 3 years ago, you could use ManyChat, you could use automations, you can have things set up where it's like, hey, when someone clicks this, I want this to happen. You can have situational answerings and all types of things like that, where it was pretty much do this and this will happen, do that and that will happen. But now the way that AI is so flexible, you teach it and it becomes you. I have an AI that's set up to sell T Business Suite. I'll give y'all my whole breakdown. Y'all will see it if you ever get my funnel. But I have a demo page. When I run Facebook ads, I have a demo page. On my demo page, it literally gives them a demo of the AI. It lets them test it for themselves. And then toward the end of the AI says, hey, would you like to buy this? If they say yes, it sends them to the sales page. From the sales page, it tries to upsell them into coaching. This is all done through AI. It tries to upsell them to coaching and say, hey, listen, you got the AI, you got the software. Would you like to get coaching as well? We can teach you how to build this. We can teach you how to build funnels and landing pages and websites and all of that. Would you like that? If they say yes or no, if they say yes, upsell, great. If they say no, it has an immediate downsell offer where it's like, hey, listen, we still want to give you coaching, but we'll give you a discount because we know how valuable it is for your company. This is all done through AI, y'all. Conversations are fluid and everything. This is all done through AI. And what happens is that human is having a conversation. They can be side by side texting the exact same AI, the same questions or the same answers, and getting different responses from both phones. That helps you guys with human interaction, because now leads don't fully know that they're going and speaking to AI, because you can train it to talk like you. You can train it all the FAQs to your business. You can have it run 24/7. Like the one main beauty I love about AI, and I get this a lot when I sell to local business owners, is how do you make money when you're on vacation? Or how do you book leads or whatever when you're on vacation? The primary thing is, like, when I call a plumber. Right now, my kitchen sink is clogged up. I'm calling a plumber. If I call you, whoever I'm talking to, if I call you and you're on vacation, or let's say you're doing a job. Let's not use vacation. Let's say you're doing a job right now. You don't answer the phone. What do you think I'm gonna do next? You didn't answer the phone. My kitchen sink is clogged up. I need a plumber. You didn't answer the phone. What's the next step that's gonna happen? Somebody let me know in the chat. I'm about to get y'all involved. I'm gonna start asking. It's gonna be like reverse Q&A. I'm gonna start asking y'all the questions and y'all give me the answers. But if I need a plumber and I call you and you don't answer, what's the next thing I'm gonna do? Who got that for me? Somebody let me know in the chat. What is the very next thing I'm going to do? Let me write my answers down just in case. Oh, I need that call, bro. Dang, y'all left me. I think they left me, y'all. So I'm gonna talk like I'm talking to YouTube. YouTube don't respond. But if I call you and you're a plumber and you don't answer, I'm calling the next plumber. Straight like that. I'm not waiting for you. I don't know you. I need the service right now. Now, check this out. This is where AI comes in. Say I call you. You're busy. You don't answer. But because you didn't answer, what happens is you text me, or your AI texts me and apologizes. Hey, I'm sorry I can't answer right now. I'm doing a current job, but how can I help you? You see how you just saved a sale? You're doing a job right now, so you clearly can't answer the phone. I called you because I need a plumber. Your AI picks up. I say, hey, my kitchen sink is clogged up. I just wanted to know if you can come out today. Depending on the time of day and depending on your availability and your calendar, what you currently have, the AI can then say, well, this job should be another 30, 40 minutes, an hour, etc. Would you mind if I call you in 30 minutes? Well, guess what? You're now having a conversation with me. I may be more lenient and say, you know what? It ain't that bad. Yeah, cool. Call me in 30 minutes. I appreciate it. Hey, no problem, man. I'll call you in 30. Now, guess what? You who are still making money doing the job that you were doing can still do the job. You'll receive a text message from the AI that says, hey, John Doe called. Please give him a call back. He has a clogged up sink or whatever information it collected. Now you, as soon as you're done that job or even in the middle of the job, you can call John Doe and try to get him sold onto your calendar. If you got time today, sell it in. But without AI, you 100% lost that sale because the moment you didn't answer and didn't call them back in time, they're calling the next plumber. So that's one strong point that I use when I call my local business owners. But that's something that you guys need to do, understand about the change in trends. AI is here, and it's only going to get better. The last thing. Oh my God, I wish I could share my screen. This one is super important. I'm probably going to get it tattooed somewhere, but not investing in training and development. Boy. If y'all are still with me, I know y'all ain't responding to the last one, but if y'all are still with me, how many business owners here? All I need y'all to do is say me. Say I have or I haven't. That's all I want is I have or I haven't. How many of y'all here have actually invested at least $1,000 into either a mentorship, coaching, ebooks, courses, any of that? How many people here have invested at least $1,000 into their personal development for their business? I just want to know if y'all have. I haven't. I just want to see where y'all at with it. I'll give y'all some time. Excuse me. I gotta get some more water. I ain't expect to be preaching. I'm out here preaching. It's all right. It's all right to be shy. It's all right to be shy. I'ma just assume that everybody's watching hasn't. Nobody said they have, so I'm gonna just assume you haven't. Now, how do you expect your business to grow? How do you expect your business to grow if you're not growing? Think about it. How can you grow your business if you don't grow yourself? I did, my man T. So, I just want to hear y'all. I just want to understand how can that work? If you don't want to grow yourself, how can you grow your business? If you can't invest money into yourself, how is your business going to grow? Like, how do you expect to keep bringing in new people, new clients, new sales when you're not growing? Your kids grow out of the same clothes, the old clothes, because they're getting bigger. You probably grow out of the clothes that you got. I mean, once we hit a certain age, we stop growing, but you outgrow certain things in life. Within business, you want your business to keep growing, you're going to outgrow the old things. So if you're not investing in your business, how are you going to outgrow the old you? Myself. All right. Look, I appreciate y'all, but it's important. Like, these people right here telling y'all, they invested in themselves. And if you haven't, I'm not shaming you, but you got to understand, in order to grow, you have to invest in yourself. And I'm not pointing fingers and telling y'all who to pay for coaching or what classes to buy and any of that. You're going to get the wrong one the first time. Everyone messes up. My very first large investment was like $2,500 back when I was doing credit repair. I don't even use that stuff anymore. The coaching and stuff that I got from that, I don't use any of that stuff. So it's like I grew from it because I knew that I didn't want to go that direction. But it's needless to say, it's like understanding that you have to invest in order to grow. You got to pay to play. You have to put money into your personal development in order to understand how to grow there. It's like people that hit 10K a month know what it takes to hit 10K a month. People that hit 100K a month know what it takes to hit 100K a month. If you're not investing with those people or people above them, how do you ever expect to hit those numbers? You don't know the hurdles that are going to come. You don't know the things that you can avoid. You don't know anything that is to come because you're going at it blindly and you're wasting time. The longer it takes you to get there, the more money it's taking you to get there. It would have been cheaper just to pay somebody to teach you than it would be to learn it on your own and spend however much money you were going to spend to not get there. So that's number 10. So that's all 10 of my negatives. I've been getting mentioned a lot. My little Facebook thing is dinging. Let me see. I check all those after. So I just did the 10 negatives. We good. We halfway there, y'all. I'm 45 minutes in. I didn't think I was gonna be that long. I really thought this was gonna be an hour, but it looked like we might be going over. So I got 10 things, and these things are gonna be, we pretty much already talked about most of them. So I kind of breezed through these. If you guys have any questions, I want y'all to stop me. I want y'all to give me direct questions that I can answer. Just type them on the chat. I'll go ahead and answer them for y'all. But these are 10 effective ways that you can attract and close leads. These I'm gonna give them to y'all, and I'll give y'all my example of them. So the first one is create compelling content. So remember when I was talking about the negatives, you want to create a solution. Don't say I have credit repair. Stop doing that same copy and paste of if you got a 4, 5, or 6 credit score, message me. To hell with that. Everybody's doing that. Be unique. Be yourself. Reach out to the person and explain to them how you're going to be the solution to whatever their problem is. Can you get me into a house? Can you get me a car with a 5% or less interest rate? 5% is pretty high, but can you get me high limit credit cards? Like, even people that do lifestyle, marketing are solving a problem. It's like if somebody do this with all their credit cards and they're like, yeah, man, I got all these credit cards, man. You know what I'm saying? I can teach you how to get $100,000. I can teach you how to get $100,000 in credit. Just sign up for my course. Well, guess what? You know why people buy courses like that? Because it solves the solution of not having money. And then I'm showing you like, yo, I got $100,000 in credit right here. Yeah, you want some? All right, click the link below. I'll show you how to get it. That's a solution to the problem. That's a compelling content. I just wowed the target audience to be like, damn, I want $100,000. Let me click this link. Let me figure out how. Now he charging me $99 to learn something that's probably, I'm not saying that they ain't worth anything, but that's why they're able to sell those things, because they're selling the solution. They're not selling a product or a service. This not at one point did I mention credit repair when I did that. But guess what? I know, and you all know, if someone doesn't have a high enough credit score, they're going to need credit repair. So now I can use that as a downsell. I sold you the solution. I can't get you there right now because you got a full 50. But guess what? I also offer credit repair. So if you want, I got credit repair for $500. Go ahead and give me $500. I get your credit right, and then give me 10% once I get you funded. Look how I brought you in with a solution, undersold you on my actual service, and then got you to the finish line. Sell the solution. Number 2 is offer valuable resources. So if you guys have ebooks, or courses, remember, I tell y'all this all the time. Ebooks and courses are a one and done type of thing. You built it one time and it's done. You can sell it forever. So overvalue your sales by giving free shit. If you have ebooks, attach them to your sales. If I say I can show you how to get $100,000 in credit, sign up for my coaching. And when you sign up, I'm also going to throw in an additional 5 ebooks that teach you how to grow on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and how to register your business. Guess what? I just overvalued that. You were going to buy it. You were going to buy it anyway because I told you I can get you $100,000. But now I'm also saying, well, shit, not only am I going to get you $100,000, I'm going to give you these 5 ebooks for free. Overvalue it. You guys have content. You have products that are just sitting around. You have classes and courses that are just sitting around. Add them to whatever you're already selling and just give them away, because now you're adding value to whatever it is that you're selling. Optimize your website conversions. So we already talked about that. Make sure that your website is optimized. Like if you have a website, Pay somebody to fix it. Like if something doesn't work, go through your website periodically. Make sure all the links work. Make sure the drop-down boxes drop down. Make sure, the pictures are loading how you want them to load. Make sure it's mobile optimized. This right here, people use this more than they use the computer. So you're building your website to be on a computer, and it doesn't have any mobile optimization. So when people, 90% of your leads go to it, it doesn't work on the phone. So to them, your website is trash. Make sure it's mobile optimized. Number 4 is utilize social media. Look what I'm doing right here. I got a Facebook group. I done had, at one point, we peaked at like 20 people, watching me on live, talk about how to get leads, how to close leads. Utilize Facebook groups. If you have a service, product-based, not so much, but if you sell a service, it's so much easier to sell the service to groups of people than it is to do one at a time. Like doing webinars and things like that. It's like, I can sell something one time to 100 people much faster than I can sell something 100 times to one person each. And it exerts way less energy from me. So utilize social media where you can do something once and it can reach a lot of people. So if you're doing sales, like I said, if you're doing sales, go live, or if you want to do webinars or whatever you want to do. But the one-on-one interactions, they're fine. You want to have that human interactions, but try to make it a point where you're able to do something once and it can hit multiple people. I done hit my mic. Where we at? 5, 6. Okay, so 5 and 6 are probably going to be together. So 5 says network and build relationships. No, 6 is different. So 5 is network and build relationships. You guys should already be doing that. If you are talking to somebody on social media, in fact, prime example, I seen him in here earlier. Hey, Brian, you still here? I saw Brian joined a while ago. Brian, I don't know if Brian's here, but I was talking to Brian. Brian offers a service that's somewhat similar to mine. I know Alvin does too. Steven, it's a bunch of us. We also, I won't put the business out there, but I network with a lot of people that have somewhat of the same offering as me. But the reason I network with them is because I want to understand, like, yo, how are you selling it? I think Ty sells it too, but it's like, how are you selling it? Just to kind of, not necessarily pick their brain, but just to network, just to get some information. Like, this is what I do. This is how I sell mine. How do you sell yours? Because guess what? I might be selling it in a way that can benefit them or vice versa. They might be selling it in a way that can benefit me. And then, just sharing ideas. We're not stepping on toes. We got different target audiences, all that. But networking allows you to strengthen your offer or to strengthen your deals or to strengthen your relationships with these people, because you can see other ways of doing it. You got 4 people in a room. It's almost a guarantee that you got 4 different ways to do the same thing. So make sure you guys are networking and building relationships, because you never know who knows who. You never know when you might come across, your next $1 million deal. I should have brought some water. We're almost done. We're more than halfway there, y'all. Listen, I got 5 more. I know y'all getting tired, but number 6 is implement email marketing. So this is huge because of nurturing. If you guys don't understand the strength of email nurturing, I want y'all to go to your Google right now, and go to, you can type in either Walmart, Amazon, or Target. Type in one of those 3, whichever one you shop at the most. I can 1,000% guarantee, 1,000% that you have emails from them. You know why? Because they want to keep them fresh on your mind, just like we need to do. You email market because you want to keep people in the loop of what you're selling and your services, but you also want to keep your business fresh on their mind. You do credit repair. You speak to this person that they got a 700 credit repair. They don't need you right now, right? So they sign up for your newsletter. You send them an email once a month. They fall on bad times, and guess what? They didn't need you back then. They weren't even thinking about you back then. But because of the consistency of you sending credit tips every month, guess who's probably going to be the first person they reach out to when it comes time for needing your service? That's all you're doing is sending a refresher. Hey, this is a quick tip on, how to boost your credit score, a quick 10 points. Hey, here's a quick tip on how to high utilization. Just small things like that. And we don't realize that is how we gain leads. This is how you gain leads. Number 7. Where am I? 7? Yeah, 7. I'll just wrap all the rest of these up because I'm coming up on an hour and my throat is getting hoarse. But 7 is provide exceptional customer service. 8 is utilize referral programs. 9 is host webinars or workshop, and 10 is track and analyze performance. So we pretty much touched on almost all of them when I was going over the negatives. You're just doing the opposite. So provide exceptional customer service. I already talked about why you need to have relationships with your customers, especially when you're smaller, because building those relationships brings in more customers without needing to ask. That then ties into using referral programs. If you incentivize referrals, people are probably going to do it. If person A says, hey, can you send me people because I did a good job? You're going to say, yeah, cool, I got you. You did do a good job. But if person B says, hey, send me people, I give you $10 and I did a good job. Who you sending people to? Be honest. Person B, we know. So incentivize the referrals a little bit. I give you a free month off your next service. Like my barber is like every 2 or 3 people you refer, you get a half off your next cut or something. Like small things like that. I was gonna come back anyway to get my haircut, but now you telling me I send 2 people, I get half off. Hell yeah, man. Hey, my barber right up the street. Come on. Just little things like that we are not utilizing, and that's why we're not getting and closing as many leads as we want. Host webinars and workshops. This is one that I'm going to do I'm going to try. If I can do every week, I do every week. If not, I do every other week. But I'm going to start highlighting things within my CRM and things that you guys are lacking. So if I have conversations, I normally notate. I don't have my notes in front of me, but I normally notate like problems that my people are facing and building the answer for you guys live. So it's like today, closing leads. Like I signed up 5 new people to my CRM last week, and the main thing that all of them were focused on was trying to get more leads. So it's like, oh well, shit, I can do something free for you guys. But I'm gonna try to do that at least bi-weekly, minimum bi-weekly. Once we get back on a cool schedule, I'll start to do the weekly accountability calls. Build my team up. I'll teach the VAs how to host them and things like that, so that way we can get you guys acclimated. My goal is to help you all make money. So that's that. And then track and analyze performances. Like again, if you're not a big business owner, let's say if you're not making at least $10,000 a month, or you don't have at least 100 clients, we'll leave that one alone for now. Let's get you some smaller numbers that can turn into bigger numbers, and then we can focus on the analytics and all of that stuff behind it. But until then, we're pretty much good. I appreciate everybody that participated. Look, we got a little participation today, man. Listen, I'm proud of y'all. I wasn't expecting y'all to participate as much as y'all did, but y'all did. I got y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'll be going live again today. I'm gonna be a guest host on somebody else's podcast around 6 Eastern. I'm gonna share the link to that in the group, and I'll also share it on my personal page. So, I appreciate y'all for showing up. Again, if y'all have any questions, if y'all got any Q&As, if y'all got any struggles within your business, anything specific, how to build a funnel, how to build a website, how to set up a calendar automation, it doesn't matter. Anything you guys have in your business that you are struggling with, let me know. I will create a live for it, and we'll get you guys the answers. That's all I got.